You can call me Joe. So what that means is my student Carlos from Juilliard, I spoke to him in one of the lessons, and he was auditioning for orchestras. And I said to him, listen, when you graduate and you have a job, you don't have to call me Mr. Alessi anymore. You can call me Joe. So one day I got a phone call from Carlos. Hi, Joe. And I said, congratulations. So that was the day he won the first trombone job at the New York City Ballet, and I'm so proud of him. And the question is, how do I find a great student? What is the process of doing that as a teacher, okay? Well, number one, I teach at one of the best music schools in the world for over 30 years, the Juilliard School of Music. So we get pretty good quality students coming to audition. And the quality of those students has increased over the years. So we get about 15 minutes to hear those students when they audition. And that's not a lot to make a decision like that. I want that student. It's really important for the students to practice their auditions and actually practice performing and practice doing your audition for your teachers and your family, and get used to the idea of you only have 15 minutes to prove yourself, and you got to do it in that 15 minutes. You don't get a second chance. So sometimes that's good training, I think, as you lead up to your college audition, and put the pressure on yourself to actually, perform at your highest level in that amount of time. So as a teacher, what do I look for? I look for sound. I look for phrasing. I look for technique. Do these students have control of the slide and all the problems of the slide trombone, playing legato? I look for musicianship and dynamics and stage presence. You can always tell just from looking at a person when they come into the room if they're going to do well. And really, I've gotten quite good at it. In 3 or 4 notes, you can determine if the student has talent and has been trained well. Okay, what I would recommend to students is always try to get a lesson with the teacher that you're auditioning for. I think that helps me for sure, and it helps the student figure out if it's a good match. Not all students and teachers are good for one another. So in my case, I look for all those attributes, and it's when I can spend 60 minutes with the student in a lesson, you get a lot more information. So, and it's really good for the student to do that as well. So to summarize, get a lesson with a teacher, really practice your audition techniques, and be successful and win a job, and then you can call me Joe.